Okay, Coach, we'll get started here shortly. And we will begin with Barry Jackson.
Hi, Erik. A couple of things. What was your focus today with the guys?
Getting better. Watched the film and worked on things to be better tomorrow.
Great. And were Avery or Andre able to participate fully in whatever activity you did have today?
Yeah, a lot of it was film and walking through. So that part of it, yeah, they were able to participate.
Sure. It's still uncertain as far as tomorrow with them.
Correct.
Okay. Well, and one last thing.
Avery will not be ready tomorrow.
Okay. Thank you. And then I know it's probably a tough call with Silva and Precious every night. Besides wanting them to empty the tank, whichever one you go with, and sometimes you'll use both, is matchups also a factor in that decision? What's going into your mind as you make that call with those two players?
Yes, there's a lot of different factors, and some of it is matchups now and what we feel fits best for that game.
Thanks, Erik.
Next, we have Jason Jackson.
Coach, a couple things for you. What has been your view of the intensity of what can be cliche, but seems has been the case when you played your playoff opponents from last year with Indy and Boston and of course Milwaukee, and even the way you all went to Los Angeles and performed?
Yeah, I'm sure, yeah, that would be natural for teams to really be geared up and probably circle the proverbial calendar when they play against us, and we earned that from last year's playoff series with these teams, but that's behind us. We're aware of that as those teams are, and the benefit of that is you're getting their best game and their best effort, and if we approach that the right way and play it the way we're capable of, that makes you better.
I think you brought this up earlier this year, and I'm trying to get the data on this right now, but there's a feeling that second game is really hard to win in these series model games for the team that won game one. Is that all because of the adjustment dynamics or some other things that you've noticed?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I looked that up about 3 weeks ago. It was a little bit over 50% at that time, league-wide. I think it might be different based on some different factors. How the game went the game before, whether it's a back-to-back, whether you're on the road. I think for us, it's irrelevant in this regard. We want to play much better than we did yesterday, and they played extremely well, outplayed us in so many different categories. They, really did earn that win.
Next is
Kobe Price. I got a sound check going on behind me, but one more. It was Jimmy's 20.50% run. What do you like most about the way he was injecting himself offensively in that state?
You talking about Jimmy?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he does, so many things for us. Not only scoring the basketball, but facilitating for us, getting other guys going. He's the model of consistency, in this league. You can book it, what you can expect from him night in, night out, whether it's a back-to-back, whether it's a tough stretch of the schedule or it doesn't matter on the opponent. You can book it, what he does, and that's what the great competitors do.
Next, we have Kobe Price.
Hey, Spell. I know you said Avery won't be available for tomorrow's game. How close do you think he is to returning to the floor?
I don't have a timetable on that right now for you.
And we just spoke with Tyler about the different shooting percentages from beyond the arc. What are you seeing, I guess, to explain what's going on? Is it simple as shots not falling? Is our defensive changing overall team-wide? How the team's being defended?
No, I'm looking at whether our offense is trending how we want it to, and whether we're getting the kind of looks and flow that are to our strengths. And I think for the last 6 weeks, it has been trending in the right direction, save for the last 2 games. So I don't want to necessarily overreact to this. Our shooters, if they're getting, the right threes, I truly believe that it's a matter of time. They're too good of shooters, for that not to change. And I would hate to be on the other side of it. There's 2 perspectives of it. I would hate to be on the other side of it where you're just hoping, that our guys miss, because that will change.
Next, we have Cooper Moorhead.
So just with the half-court defense last night and the quality of looks Indiana was creating beyond the arc, was that just were the rotations, was the defense just a step slow everywhere, or were the Pacers attacking it with passing that forces some tweaks?
It felt like we were on our heels the entire night. You have to credit them, for that. They really set the tone in transition, in that first half, where we always just felt like we were playing catch up, to their speed and pace. And then from there, it just became one domino after another going the wrong direction. We're capable of being much better, and against Indiana, the quality of opponent and how we know that they will be in their approach, we're going to have to be much better to secure a win.
All right, Coach, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you.